What's up YouTube? Join me for another video. Today we're looking at GT4 running costs. Just had a couple questions and a couple comments about certain costs on the car and what I'm doing to it, and for me that's an excuse to make a video. So GT4 running costs. First things first, the first cost I actually encountered was a modification, and I haven't unboxed the mod in 2 months now. I bought it a month before I even got the car. Yeah, a month. So I've had it for about 2 months and 2 weeks now. So about 10 weeks, and it's just been sitting downstairs. So let's get unboxing the modification, and then let's hop in the car and go for a drive where I'll run through the main running costs of the car. Let's go. So here we are, the RSNV wing risers. I mean, look at this packaging, the box. It's pretty awesome, to be fair. So let's open this. It's well packaged, comes with an installation guide. Look, I've seen this before watching so many videos, but pretty awesome to see this in person. That shouldn't be too hard. We've got the guide, we've got tools. Right, it's too light to be the riser, so this must be the part which holds the riser up. Left, and this is the right riser. Left as well. We've got some wrap and wrong way around, installation guide. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's have a look at what we've got. Got the risers, left, right, and tools. Yeah, let's just have a look at one of these risers. Let's see if we can get it open with one hand. And here we are. This is what they look like. Pretty awesome, so much bigger than the actual stock ones on the car. But yeah, these will be pretty cool fitting these. Actually, let's jump outside and see how much bigger they look just comparing them. So here we are, just out by the car. It's gonna be pretty hard to tell because I can't really get this under, but you can kind of see the difference here in the sizes. It's gonna raise the wing by about 3 inches, and it's just gonna look much more like a GT model. It should have come higher in my opinion anyway from factory. It just gives it so much better of a stance and look. But yeah, look out for that coming soon when I get some more work done on this car. Okay, so getting on to running costs. The biggest one, the first one, insurance. You have to have it, and how much does it cost? Well, in comparison, my M3, the insurance was about £1,350, £1,350. Super expensive, but with the amount of BMWs that are stolen these days, chopped up for parts, that's why the prices just keep going up. M3s, M4s, even normal BMWs are just in demand when it comes to stolen cars. But this, the GT4, £650 for me. So that was the first cost, the first running cost, £650 for the year's insurance. And for me, I'm mid to late 20s, well, mid-late 20s. I think that's super reasonable. GT4s, they're rarer, therefore there's going to be less incidents with GT4s. And it's not like you can just steal a GT4, chop it up for parts, and people are going to be begging you for parts. Because at the end of the day, most owners of GT cars will be going to Porsche garages, OPCs. So yeah, reasonable in my opinion, $650 for my age, for the car. Yeah, definitely half price in terms of this and the M3. Next cost, mandatory cost, road tax. Road tax for this is £500 or 505, 500. £200 more than my M3. Again, it was expected, and that's a mandatory cost, £505 for the year. Next, what do we have? I'll put into mandatory tyres, because if you've got a GT car, odds are you're at least doing a couple track days. Even if you're not doing track days, you're most likely going to be driving it, let's just say, enthusiastically. And if you're driving it enthusiastically, then you're going to need a new set of tyres. They're 20-inch rims on the car, and we're looking at Michelin Pilot Cup 2s. So for the front, with the width, you're looking at around £240 each, and for the rear, you're looking at around, what, 280 each. So all in, roughly, you're looking at about 1,000 there for a new set of tyres. Luckily for me, the tyres were replaced 6 months ago and they've got plenty of tread on them, so I won't be changing the tyres anytime soon, at least this side of the summer. Probably towards the end of the year, road trips and what have you, I will be changing them. So I'd put those under your mandatory costs for now. So you've got your insurance, your road tax, and your tyres, what, 240, 240, 280, 280, probably 1,000 there. And then you're looking at your insurance and road tax, probably 2,200, and that's your mandatory per year insurance, road tax and tyres. But there are other costs that you need to bear in mind. So servicing. Now servicing, it's really going to depend on if you have a minor, a major service. Is it brake fluid? Is it a filter that needs changing? Is it an oil service? Is it just a replacement or a change? What needs doing? Now service costs can range from anywhere from £200 to £1,200. They can exceed £1,000, really depending on what needs doing. And just because of that, what I'll put up on screen is the last service this car had, item by item, so you'll be able to see each item, brake fluid, an air filter, exactly how much it cost, and yeah, you can take that into account. As well as servicing, something that you are going to need on this car is warranty. At least in my perspective, if you've got a GT car, you may as well have a warranty. Porsche will pretty much cover everything with the car apart from wear and tear if it goes wrong. So for peace of mind, getting a warranty is advisable. Now, if you're having a major service done at the same time, you can potentially get your 111 point check waived, and they'll allow you to top up the warranty there. But if you're not having a major service done, you'll have to pay around 217 to 250 for a 111 point check. This is the check that Porsche do on all cars that they buy and sell as approved used, and it gives them an idea of the car and whether they can do a warranty on your car. Now, warranty for this, the GT4, you're looking at £660 for the year. So annually, $660. If you get a 2-year plan out, I think you do get a small discount. It'll be towards $1,200, but roughly $660 there for the warranty. Now, if we look at fuel, so that's the warranty covered. Fuel, I'd say for me, driving every now and again, £70 for a tank. I'll probably fill up a tank every 2 weeks currently. We're just coming out of lockdown restrictions. So if we look at that over the whole year, we're probably, see if I can get my words out, but we're probably looking at 70 by 26, I think around 1,800 on fuel. So mandatory costs, fuel, your insurance, the tax and tyres, all in, you're probably looking at £4,000 a year for maintenance of the car. And then you chuck on warranty, $660, that's $4,000. Let's just round it up to $700. If you need a 111 point check done or a service, we'll chuck that on top, depending on what service you're getting done. It'll obviously average out over a couple years, but $5,000 all in there, considering all the costs. And that's a rough guide on running costs. Then you have optional things that you can get done to the car, such as the risers that we looked at the start of the video. You're looking at around $1,000. Why have I switched from pounds to dollars? Well, most of the risers that you can get and the aftermarket companies are in the US, so dependent on the exchange rate, that cost will vary. Me, that's an extra $1,000 on the risers for the back. And then with a car like this, you're going to want to get a tracker or an immobilizer fitted as well. And there, again, dependent on the brand of immobilizer and tracker you get, you're looking at between $500 to another £1,500 there. So I'll put all the costs on the screen for you to view, and you can pick and choose between the costs, and you can work out. It's something as an owner I would want to know, and let's just slow down here. but it's something I'd want to know, and you can add up the cost yourself and figure it out. There's not a lot on YouTube in terms of costs when it comes to the cars, but yeah, work it out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and it was useful, but for now it's time for me to enjoy the drive and